like chilled at home, relaxed at home? What did you do today?
Yes, I spent a lot of my time at the workplace at my office, and I
Okay.
come back to my home and we have a we had a dinner with my children and my wife. So
Hmm.
we have um we have been hanging out with
Yeah.
yeah, together and
Okay.
come back to home, and we are learning English. So
Oh.
I and my son, we are we both are learning English. Uh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, mhm.
Why? Why are you
we
and your son learning?
are sorry.
Yes, you said you and your son are learning English. So I'm asking why. Why the both of you? Why are you guys learning English?
Yes, of course. So I want to learn English with my son. So I want to raise him's behaviors to uh, raise the health aspiration to learning English, because English plays an important role in our education and for our future. So,
Yes. How old is how old is your son?
my son, he is 7 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. And is he enjoying learning English? Does he like it?
Yes, I hoping that we yeah, I try to convince him to learn English
Mm-hmm.
anywhere, and whenever we uh, we use a Duolingo application. You know Duolingo. So I think it's
No?
amazing. Duolingo, it is an application on we can use on Android, or on
Mm.
the it's on the website, and it's the I think it is suitable for every everyone, especially for children.
Okay.
We can learning, and also we can playing with the English, with the language. We can learn English and many other languages on the world.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. So it's like a learning app with games and things like that?
Yes, uh, it was organized like the games.
Hmm.
We Yes, we it's difficult to be bored with this application.
Oh,
So
I see.
I think it's good uh, for learning English, learning the language in general.
Oh, I see. All right. And is it only, you said it's available for Apple and Android?
Yes, I know it is for popular for using on Android and our website. It also has a version on iOS, but I
Mm.
know in iOS we can also learning with the um, math, English math.
Hmm.
The children can also learning English and
Mm.
learning math. It's a
Oh, I
combination.
see.
Yeah,
It's a combination, right?
yeah.
Um, they can learn English, but also be learning maths at the same time, or learning maths with English, right?
Yes, yes, that's right.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I'll try to remember because sometimes, the young students, yeah, so I don't know sometimes what to suggest to them, right? that is fun, that is not boring. Because sometimes learning like this can be boring. So they need to play games so they can learn. So if you can just please write the name of the first app so I can suggest to the other young learners. Okay, it's going to help them too. All right. So today's topic is we're talking about September 2nd, right? And it's the birth of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. I didn't know this. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's Vietnamese Independence Day, right? So next week, Monday. So this is our topic. Before we start, if you have a question, please ask. Okay. Don't be afraid. If I talk and you don't understand, tell me. Okay.
Okay.
If I talk fast, tell me to slow down. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's read the vocab together. I mean, you will read the vocab. Let's start.
Okay. Independence Day.
Hmm.
National pride. Declare. Declare. Declare.
Declare. Declare.
Declare.
Hmm.
Colonial rule.
Yes.
Symbol.
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 Hmm.
Symbol. Freedom.
Hmm.
Stand on one's own.
Hmm. Great. Good reading. Okay. I know it's new vocabulary, but do you understand it with the translations?
Can you tell me about stand on one's own?
Yes, right. So if you can stand on your own, it means you are independent. Okay. You can do things by yourself on your own. You don't need help. Okay.
Yes. Such as the
Yes.
example, I can say stand on my own.
Yes. Right.
Yes.
So yeah, so I can stand on my own. I don't need your help. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's whatever you are doing, or as a person, it just means that you are independent, right? Independent. You don't need help from other people, other countries. You can do things on your own, right?
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I don't have any question.
Excuse me. Okay, good. All right. So let's hop onto the questions today. Question number 1. Why is the 2nd of September an important day in Vietnam?
Yes. In maybe this is the first time you know the 2nd of September, but
Mm-hmm.
in Vietnam, it is the Independent Day.
Mm-hmm. Independence
Independent Day.
Day.
Yeah, Independence
Mm-hmm.
Day. In 1945,
Okay.
in Vietnam, the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. I mean, it is the day of the yeah. I mean uh, the days of increase
Oh.
the new country, the new national of
Oh.
Vietnam. That time in the old generation Vietnamese, we was be we didn't have independence. We didn't have
Mm,
independence. Independence
yeah. Yes.
So we depend on the France, depend on France.
Mm-hmm.
So the people, they don't have they wasn't free. They wasn't
Yeah.
free, and uh, we we have to organize to take the government and uh, to get our free. So it is
Freedom.
the
Mm-hmm.
freedom. It is
Mm-hmm.
so it was a very important days. And
Mm.
nowadays we have a leave day. We have a 2 days for this holiday, for this
Oh.
2 day. Yeah. So from the last year, we we have trained the love to people Vietnamese. The labor had two leave day in
Oh.
the September in the, the 2nd of September every year.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
but in the
Okay.
past we just have 1 day. But
Oh.
from last year we have 2 days.
Oh. Why? Why did it change?
Because of maybe the concrete of Vietnam, the organization present of the people, they
Mm-hmm.
decided to they were aware that it is a very important day,
Yeah.
important holiday. So they want to spend more of the time for the people for uh, for relaxing. They have
Mm.
to time we have they have to time for relaxing, for
Yeah.
visiting their friend and come
Yeah.
back to their homeland
Yes.
uh, to meet the family, the friend family. So
Yes.
um, you know, in Vietnam, if we have a 2 days or two leave day, so
Mm-hmm.
we also have a long holiday. Maybe we have
Oh.
a 2 days at the weekend and
Okay.
2 days for leave day. So we
Monday and
have a
Tuesday. Oh.
yeah, we have a 4 day for leave. So we have a long
Oh.
time for relaxing. Yeah, it is very
Mm.
important. And so you ask why? Because of I think the government they consider for the economic problem. If we have a
Okay.
long holiday, it improve our economics, improve our the culture and the services and tourism. It will
Mm.
develop. Yeah.
I see.
So that's
Okay.
all.
All right. So question number two. How do Vietnamese people typically celebrate Independence Day?
Celebrate Independence Day. Um, we yes because it is the Independent Day. So every family we have to hang the flags. Flags,
Okay.
national flags. Yeah,
Okay.
every family we have to we maybe we celebrate by hanging the flags.
Hanging. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the
Wow.
door or on the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
If we live in the flats, we should hanging the flag on balcony. And
Okay.
and the second, we have, I don't know. Yeah, now in the modern life, and I am living in the urban area. But in the
Mm-hmm.
past, in my homeland, in the independent days, we we often make the case,
Oh, okay.
yeah, make the traditional case to
Oh,
celebrate. To We have a small party in the family
okay.
with everyone. So, but but in the modern life today,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I think more of young people, more of young family, they if they have a long holiday, they can take up their time to travel,
Yes.
and picnic and something like that. Yeah.
Right. So they travel and have picnics, right?
Yeah.
They don't make the traditional cakes anymore. They don't have the parties anymore, right? So they do something different. It's different now. All right.
Yeah.
So, why, question number 3, why was the 2nd of September in 1945 so important to Vietnamese people? Why was independence, getting independence, so important to the people?
Yes. Yeah. I think not only for Vietnam but for other country. The day
Mm-hmm.
the independent days, it play important role. It's very
Yeah.
important. Um, but for Vietnamese, yeah, maybe it's difficult to talk about history. But Vietnamese, we in the past we have 1,000 years. We didn't have a freedom
Yes.
because of the North country.
Mm-hmm.
They the North country, they fight the Vietnamese. They want to control the Vietnamese. But
Okay.
yeah, but we also have 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
We were controlled by the Euro country.
All
In
right. The
all
European
the
countries.
Europe
Mm-hmm.
country. In I know I remember that in 18 1858,
Okay.
1858, yeah, the France came to Vietnam. Yeah, yeah, from nine, from eight, from 1858 to 1945, we didn't have freedom. So,
Wow.
and so, we have oh, we have the um almost 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have freedom by France. So by so in 1945 we had a freedom. So
Mm.
it is a very important mark in the our history.
Yes. Yes.
So now next year,
Mm-hmm.
eh, we will celebrate 80 years of the
Of
Independence
independence.
Day. Yeah, 80
Wow.
years. So I think we will have a lot of the even or a lot of the celebrates to even to celebrate this
This
even next year. Yeah,
yes, that's good. Wow, 80 years.
yeah,
That's
80 years.
amazing. Wow. Okay. So question number 4. I don't know how to say it. Maybe you can teach me. What does the slogan mean? What does it mean to you?
Ah, independent, freedom, and happiness.
Oh,
In
independence.
all of the document of Vietnam, especially in the government sector, we have a title in the top of document. The first the first line is Republic Socialist Republic of Vietnam, and the second
Okay.
line is the independent, freedom, happiness.
Freedom, happiness.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is maybe it is the goal of the goal when we take the government from the France
Mm,
in
yes.
1945. So
Yes.
now it is also the goal of social of Vietnam,
Mm.
Vietnamese.
Right. So the Vietnamese society, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Wow. So how do you think the younger generation in Vietnam sees Independence Day? How do they view Independence Day?
Uh, yes, I think nowadays young girls generation in Vietnam they also they also uh, think it is
Yeah.
important days. But
Okay.
maybe they are lack of experience with this
Yeah.
atmosphere than the old generation. But
Yes.
uh, they 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 also have learned it from in the school,
The
in the
schools. Yes.
education school. So
Hmm.
um, but I think younger generation they prefer or consider for the long holiday than the
Yes.
than
Yeah.
the history. But
Yes.
we can it's difficult to compare the younger generation with the
Yeah.
older generation because it is the
Yes.
history factor, history situation.
Yes. Yes. So they don't really understand it 100%, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we are out of time today, Ben. You did very good. Thank you for teaching me about Vietnamese history, right? This is the first time I'm hearing about your independence and your history. So it's really nice to learn about it. Okay. And you
Yes.
taught me really well. You spoke really nice, good vocab, very clear pronunciation. So it's very good. Okay. Do you have
Okay.
any questions for me today?
Thank you, Mukesh. So I hope can to see you later. I also
Okay.
uh, I was impressed with the South Africa. You know,
Yeah.
I have read about the Nelson Mandela
Yes.
in South Africa. So
Hmm.
very
Very good.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me about your history. I hope to see you again. Well done today. Have a good evening. Bye.